Hi, I'm Dr. Kurt Woeller for the Mitochondria Mastery Course. One of the things about mitochondria that is so fascinating is the role that it plays, not just in cellular metabolism and energy production, but when you expand that role to the entire human body, you start to understand that everything that's happening with us from a physiological standpoint, our musculoskeletal system, our nervous system, our gastrointestinal system, our immune system is dependent upon the energy that the mitochondria produce. In fact, there is billions of ATP, the adenosine triphosphate chemical, that is produced every day, moment to moment in many regards. The cells are constantly producing ATP because it can't be stored, that we as individuals are dependent upon for our daily activity. In fact, that's the key point. There is so much ATP that is actually produced by our mitochondria to just maintain normal function of our body. And then when we think about patients and clients who are dealing with underlying health issues, whether that is chronic fatigue, whether that is cancer, autoimmune disorders, neurological conditions, immune system problems, the list is very extensive. We can get a better appreciation for actually how much ATP we have to produce and the overall activity that is required of the mitochondria to just produce that energy. So the Mitochondria Mastery Course is really fundamental in applying this information from an integrative and functional medicine standpoint. In fact, when you look at the research in the literature, not only in conventional medicine, but also from an integrative functional medicine standpoint, it's now greatly appreciated more than ever the role that mitochondria play in health, disease, and various disorders. So as a functional and integrative practitioner, my feeling is you absolutely have to understand the information about the mitochondria, its structure, its function, the biochemistry, its relationship to the cell, the influence it has throughout the body, so that you can help design various helpful health strategies to help patients and clients who are struggling with many different types of health disorders. And you actually sit in a very unique position as integrative and functional medicine practitioners, because you appreciate this information, the integration of these systems that in some regards is sort of lost in conventional medicine, whether it's because it's not appreciated, not thought to be important, or it's just forgotten over time. So this course is broken down into 12 core modules. And through these modules, we go through, again, the structure, the function, the biochemistry. We go through glycolysis. We go through the Krebs cycle. We go very in-depth into the electron transport chain. We talk about environmental factors from chemicals to heavy metals to mold and mycotoxins and how those can adversely affect the mitochondria. Nutritional deficiencies play a significant role in mitochondrial dysfunction. And so we need to have a good grasp on what are those nutrients that influence the mitochondria to function the way it does. We also go into laboratory testing, including organic acid testing, to get a better idea about how the mitochondria functions, or to be able to actually identify dysfunction in the mitochondria. And we weave all of that in the clinical context of a wide variety of different patient scenarios. Again, from chronic fatigue to autoimmune to immune disorders, etc. Now, in my practice, I've worked for years with the autism spectrum community, but I also work with patients with environmental illnesses, mold, mycotoxin exposure, etc. And in the autism world, it's been known that mitochondrial dysfunction plays a huge role in that patient population. But you'll start to understand that, again, the mitochondria are functional within all of us. And so it's not just an autism problem or a chronic fatigue problem. You can apply this information to any individual who's dealing with some kind of underlying chronic health issue. Now, one of the other things about our mastery courses through Integrative Medicine Academy is our content is very in-depth. It's very clinically relevant, but it's challenging in the fact that it's going to force you as a member or a participant in the course to study, to follow along, and in some cases, watch the material a second time to be able to deeply root the information for you as a practicing practitioner. So this course is designed for people of all levels of healthcare. Now, if you have training in biochemistry or biology, some of the information may be a bit of a review for you. If you don't have that kind of training, it's important to understand that we do talk a lot about chemistry and biochemistry and physiology, but that's important. I truly believe as an integrative and functional medicine practitioner that works with patients with chronic health issues, that we need to be truly incredibly knowledgeable about some of the fundamental aspects of biochemistry, of cell biology, of molecular biology, to be able to understand how things are working or not working in a given patient. And honestly, there is no better way to jump into that arena than to study the function and the biochemical relationships of the mitochondria on cell physiology or cell biology, and what that means for us as individuals. Now, each of our mastery courses come with exams, and so the Mitochondria Mastery Course will have course exams built throughout the curriculum that can be taken. Essentially, you can take the exams as many times as needed in order to pass, and then once you are completed with the information, you've gone through the material, you've taken the exams, you passed the exams, you get a certificate of completion stating that you have successfully gone through this material. One of the other things that we provide is a member forum. This is an opportunity for you to post questions to me as the course instructor to go over material or ask questions of the material that we've just covered. There are also question and answer sessions built into the course as well that you can present to me or ask me during those sessions for more clarity on the information. So this course is incredible as far as its depth of information. Again, the clinical relevance, the application of laboratory testing, laboratory interpretation, looking at lifestyle factors, looking at different types of targeted nutrients and other supplements, lifestyle issues. All of these things have a tremendous impact on mitochondrial function. In addition to, again, many of the environmental factors, which are absolutely necessary to understand and how they too influence mitochondria and can lead to mitochondrial dysfunction. So I would encourage you to look at the information on the homepage of the Mitochondria Mastery Course website. You can also reach out to us with any questions you have. Again, I'm Dr. Kurt Woeller for the Mitochondria Mastery Course. Thank you.